Hola, buenos días. Mi nombre es Esther Piñuaga. I'm Esther Piñuaga. So we're here to present the story of three of the wines that I make, which are called Piñuaga Tinto, Piñuaga Bianco, and Piñuaga Rosé. I call them the art series because the story of the label is based on paintings that were designed by Miguel Ángel Muñoz Zamora, a Spanish architect that I met when we were living in Germany for a couple of years back in 2016. So the story behind this is kind of fun because Miguel, he was my neighbor where we were living in this small town in Speyer in south of Frankfurt in the Rhineland-Pfalz in Germany. And he asked me to, he said, Esther, why don't we go ahead and set up a wine tasting with my paintings and your wines? And I said, sure. So he asked me for empty boxes of Piñuaga wines. And I thought, well, why does this guy want empty boxes? And I thought he was just going to put the paintings on top of the boxes just as a stack. But funny enough, when the day of the tasting took place, and I asked him, can you show me what are you painting? He said, no, it's a surprise. So he had opened all of the boxes of wine and did a collage on every box. So the exhibition was called, in German, Wein auf Weinkarton. So it's like paintings over boxes of wine. So he did a collage on every box, and the paintings that he was selling were actually my boxes of wine was his paintings. So when I saw what he had done, it immediately came up, and I said, oh, Miguel, can I use an extract of some of your paintings for these wines that I'm making, that I think that they would be a great representation of the style of the wine that we want to make, because they're all easy drinking, fresh, very approachable and affordable wines. And that's what I wanted each of these to be in the label, because I thought that they could really represent and go back to what we're doing with these wines.
How have they been received?
Actually very good, because I think that there's been the younger crowds, they see them as really, lively and interesting, and they appreciate the art behind it. And then when I tell the story about the label, then people really understand when they drink a wine that the profile of the wine does fit the image of the label per se. That's on the younger crowds, but then on the people that are maybe more savvy, when they do taste the wines, they say, oh, we don't necessarily always have to drink a more fuller-bodied wine, more concentrated. And I think that really, associates the style of the wine again with the label.